I like a place where all the energy is focused on work rather than like trying to stab each other in the back.
Yeah, so that's probably why you started this your own practicing. But then, do you have do lawyers have specialty, or law is just like general across the board?
You get to a level where you can specialize. Like doctors, they're just doctors until the time that they want to do. They want to be a pediatrician, or they want to be, oncologist. So those are the specialties. When you get to a certain, let's say, experience level, then you can say, okay, I want to specialize only in construction,
right,
for example, or I only want to do family law.
Right.
But don't forget that when you get to the part where you can specialize, you're also sort of like, to a certain extent, reducing your demographic. You're saying, I only do this kind of case. But of course, the people who specialize are much better at it. I wouldn't say better, but they are very experienced in that particular area of law. At the end of the day, the truth is the truth.
Yeah. So when you structure your law company, right, do you have different people specializing in different things so you can capture more of the market? Because when you create your own company, you're not just a lawyer already, you're a businessman already, you're an entrepreneur already.
Yeah. It's a mixed bag. Some people, the bigger the firm, of course, you're going to have these separations. I have a corporate department, I have intellectual property department, dispute resolution. For the smaller firms, I think we are more like general litigators. We do dispute resolution, which is a very wide sort of umbrella. And, you really need a critical mass before you can say, I've got this department and that department.
So when you win a case, you are paid by the client. You lose a case, you also get paid by the client.
Yes.
But is there implications between win and loss? Does it
implications?
Maybe count towards your track record or something?
Oh yeah, of course it will count towards your track record.
Is there an official scoreboard where people can track their wins and losses?
I think for very senior lawyers there is.
Really?
I know there was. Again, it's all hearsay but I think there was a running scoreboard between Davinder Singh and Shanmugam. For the normal, for the other lawyers out there, I mean, you can sort of, when you do research against a certain person's name, you'll see what they won, you'll see what they lost. And it's human nature. If I won the case, I will tell you I won the case, right? I'll put it on my website or something. So in that way, it affects. But a lot of the time, the clients don't really go into record. It's just whether they trust you or not. If they trust you and they trust you to make sure you do the right thing, then the track record not so important.
And then, like you said in the beginning, right, law is really such a word of mouth kind of occupation where that's how you secure new business, right?
Yep.
But I see a lot of lawyers start to move into social media, and I'm afraid that it might kind of portray that image where it is not taken that seriously. Because social media is really 99% junk, And then you as a credible lawyer trying to present your case and try to sell your service, right? And then you're on social media, the same platform where people are doing TikTok dances, So what made you eventually create that move? Is it keeping up with the times or what?
A little bit of both. I mean, it's keeping up with the times, number one. Number two, like I mentioned, is keeping it accessible.
Even Lauren's doing it, right?
Yeah, even our leaders are doing it. So, I mean, if our leaders are doing it, I think don't be too far behind.
Yeah. I saw Singapore Police Post or Ministry of Defence, they all do.
Exactly. I mean, Lawrence, our PM, of course, the social media is very tight on. It's actually quite good content. Right?
Yeah, man.
And then
sometimes quite funny also.